few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much a dress code. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. We have already started here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Gets up to head it! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Igor Julio hoists it forward, and it's to Keita. Spence tries to get it forward quickly. Dragushin. Davis. Igor Julio. Kajolu. Oskali. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Kinski. Danso. Romero. Udogi. That's a terrific surge down the right. A really good feat. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's through. It's a brilliant interception. Udogi. Austin. Romero. Austin tries a pass forward. Oskali. Dunk. He's through the middle. Kajolu. Over it. Has a goal! Goal! Brighton! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
The Seagulls have an early lead. Good start. Joel Veltman. Kajolu. And it's to Keita. Webster, the scorer already in the game. Van der Ven. Davis. Dragushin. Davis. Joel Veltman. Oskali. And it's to Keita. And it's played forward. Dragushin. Davis. Questions were asked. He's given the answers. To Kalpa. Oskali. Veltman. Plays it long. What a throw in. Spence goes looking. Austin. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Dunk. Tries to get it forward quickly. Boskali. Dragushin. Spence. Danso. Danso plays it forward. Romero. And it's Udogi. Lovely bit of skill there. Danso. Davis. Dragushin. Has gone out. Webster. De Kalpa. Boskali. Kajolu. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Danso. Romero. Romero drives it forward. Looking for a decent ball in. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
It's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball. Kajolu.
Dunk. Van Heck. Boskali. De Kalpa. Boskali. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Sousa. Davis. Dragushin. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. De Kalpa. Kajolu. Steele. Van Heck. Dunk. Kajolu. Boskali. Dunk. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hoists it forward. Danso. Gets away from his opponents. Lovely feet. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And it's played forward. Webster. Webster goes looking. Get that clear. Gonna throw in. Brighton and Albion going right a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Udogi. Udogi has been caught there, it's a foul. Steele is there to heave it away. Spence with the short one. Plenty waiting in the middle. Spence, massive lead! Hoists it forward. Dunk. Tottenham Hotspur are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. That's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Steele knocks it away. Joel Veltman. And it's Kadiolu. Dunk. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Davis drives it forward. Kadiolu. Dunk. Tottenham Hotspur already trailing, and we've barely begun. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Forward it goes. Romero. Van der Ven plays it forward. Danso. Kadiolu battles to win it back. Boskali. Dunk. And it's Kadiolu. Udogi displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Davis. Kadiolu. McGill. First quarter of an hour gone. Dunk. Boskali. And it's to Keita. Out to the right. Tries to get it clear. Kadiolu!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Dunk. Oskali. Igor Fulio. Plays it out to the flank. And it's to Kepa. Dragushin. Romero. Danso. In with the challenge. Oskali is the guilty party there. That is terrific skill. And a header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Tottenham Hotspur really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Webster tries to get it forward quickly. Spence. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's in! Has a hit! It's a goal!
And it's another really good show of start there. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they'll be.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Veltman spreads it towards the left. Davis. And it's Spence. Surely shoots! Kajalu. De Kalpa. A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Forward it goes. And that's been levered clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Doggy looks to dink one in. Webster. Veltman. Played out to the right. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Davis is there to heave it away. And it's Kadiolu. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's to Kepa. Swept in, shooting chance! Dragushin. Across the field it goes. Romero. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Davis. Kadiolu. That's been won straight back. Boskali. Dunk. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Kadiolu. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Austin knocks it away. Dunk. Kadiolu. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Goal! Brighton! He was just never going to miss.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Brighton get themselves into the lead. Dragushin with the crossfield ball. Chance! And through to the goalkeeper. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Romero. Austin drives it forward. And it's Udogi. Cleared away. Boskali. Now the counter. He's found his man. And it's to Keita. Neat exchange. Keeper sees it all the way. Romero, and it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Webster. Forward it goes. Boskali. Kadiolu. Boskali. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Udogi with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's Veltman. Udogie absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team.
McGill. Webster. Igor Julio. Dragoshin does well to read it and intercepts. Ball swung in.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. Spence really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Spence. Just brushed off the ball there. Kajolu. Igor Julio. Kajolu. Tries to switch the play. He's not going to get that. Udogie. Romero takes the long option. Boskali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Veltman. Boskali. Boskali plays it forward. Oh, what a ball! And it's played forward. Romero. Van de Ven. Spence. Whipped in. Timely intervention.
Tottenham Hotspur have been pretty good down that left side, you know. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Nice touch. Kajolu. De Kalpa. Webster.
Kajolu.
Looking to get within range. He's had a look, shapes to shoot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And
whistle's gone, that's foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Boskali. Steele. McGill. Webster. Igor Julio. De Kalpa. Igor Julio. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. McGill. Boskali. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Davis. Dragusin. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Webster. Steele tries to get it forward quickly. Dunk. Van Heck. Davis goes back to base. Dragusin. And it's Veltman. Boskali. It's got through to him. Hits one! Back of the net! Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Seagulls take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Igor Julio. Kajiolu. Dunk. Boskali. Kajiolu. Over to the left. Ball's out on the left now. Now surely. Igor Julio. Spence with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's a foul, it could be a penalty. Tottenham Hotspur have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. For a cool head, that is precisely what he showed.
The keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrong. It's gone to the other side.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. And that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Laid back in. Danger averted for now. Brighton and Hove Albion have it back and they can go again. Sousa. Udogi gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. Header! And he just whacks it away. Right towards the front men. Webster. Tottenham Hotspur are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Van Heck. And it's Kadiolu. Oh, that's nice. Oskali. Davis goes looking. Dragoshin is looking up for options on the left. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Keeps everyone guessing. That's great strength on the ball. Romero. Beautifully done. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Igor Folio. And it's Veltman. Into the channel. He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Spurs do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Romero. Davis. Romero. Nicely controlled. Dunk gets it back. Davis. Dragoshin. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Davis. De Kuyper battles to win it back. Oskali. Forward it goes. Davis. Spence. Good. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Brighton deals with it effortlessly. De Kalpa. Webster out to the right. And it's Veltman. And help's available out wide. And that should be the keeper's. Udogi. Udogi. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Cadiolu. Igor Julio. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Spence. Davis. Romero. Loose. Decent progress down the left. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spence plays it forward. Oskali. Igor Julio. Webster. Oh, that is lovely footwork. There are a few waiting for it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Davis. And it's Cadiolu. He's picked him out. Could be a chance here. Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Udogi. Going through. Plays it in. Dugan claims it. Austin attempts a clearance. And it's De Kuiper. Dragoshin tries to get it forward quickly. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Van Heck hoists it forward. Webster. And it's De Kuiper. We are into stoppage time. Oh, sweet feet. And a shot!
Cadiolu usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Davis drives it forward. too much on it and out of play. Joel Veltman. Dunk. Time to deliver. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Davis. And it's Spence. Romero. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
underway again.
Tottenham Hotspur need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Through. Van de Heck. Dunk does it in a wide position, so what next? Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Kulusevski. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kulusevski.
Kajolu.
Feldman. Gorgeous control there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Austin. Kulusevski. Drakushin. And it's Spence. Oh, really good feet from him. And he's there to cut it out.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oskali goes looking. Romero. Udogi. Drakushin. Spence. Drakushin.
Tottenham Hotspur making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Igor Julio. Plays it over to the other flank. De Kalpa. Webster. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Sousa. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kajolu. De Kalpa. Oskali. Dunk. Kajolu. Joel Veltman. Igor Julio. Kajolu.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Spence. Kulusevski. Drakushin. Plays a clever pass. Spence pumps it into the area. Oskali has created one goal already. Dunk. Steal. Forward it goes. Kinski. Dragushin. Kulusevski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Webster, De Kalpa, McGill, Van der Ven, Spence, Kulusevski, Romero, in comes the cross. For a throw. And it's Spence. Spence's cross. Kajolu. And it's De Kuiper. Oskali. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kulusevski. Spence. Dragushin. Spence. That is terrific skill. Joel Veltman. McGill. And it's De Kuiper. Oskali tries to get it clear. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Dragushin. It's a throw. Spence. De Kuiper plays it forward. Igor Julio. And it's Veltman. Well played, he saw that coming. Romero. Udogi. Romero looking crossfield, changing the point of attack. And he just whacks it away. Spence's cross. Keeper's ball. Igor Julio. Kajolu. Nicely measured pass. Veltman has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal. Dragushin can get it clear. Romero. Done very well to intervene. Webster. Boskali. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? De Kepa gets it out to the wing.
Kajolu.
He'll have a go.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Spence. And it's Spence. De Kepa gets it back. Webster. Igor Julio. Forward it goes. Spence. Kulusevski. McGill. Igor Julio. Webster tries to get it forward quickly.
Joel Veltman really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dragushin. Spence. Deep cross. That intervention was very necessary. Kajolu drives it forward. It's the through ball. Veltman. Veltman! He scores! That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Back into the middle. And here's Kulusevski. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Hoists it forward. Igor Julio. Webster. Igor Julio. Boskali. Spence absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help.
Goes for goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Brighton are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Kulusevski. De Kalpa.
Kajolu. Just brushed off the ball there. Veltman just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And it's De Keita.
He's had that big chance! Disappointing finish in the end.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Dragushin. Battles to win it back. Igor Julio.
And it's De Keita.
Webster. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Simons. Spence.
And it's played forward.
Udogi.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tottenham Hotspur have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Played it short. Looking to go deep. Knocks it away. Oh, some tackle that.
Webster.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
And it's Veltman. De Kalpa.
Igor Julio. Dunk. Lovely feet. Boskali. Igor Julio. Boskali is fouled. Kulusevski gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes.
Webster.
Cuts it out. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. So now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. McGill.
Spence.
Steele plays it forward. Kajolu. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Simons really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Boskali. Laid back in. Igor Julio. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Beltman gets on the end of it. Dunk. Here's the ball in. Vicario catches it safely. McGill. Back to the keeper. Romero.
Udogi. Kulusevski.
Kinski. McGill.
Dunk. Udogi. Simons. Simons!
McGill.
Webster.
Plotting from out on the right-hand side.
Beltman.
Plays it backwards. Dunk! Top save! That shot was travelling.
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Kulusevski.
Igor Julio.
Webster. And it's to Kuiper.
Igor Julio. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Kulusevski.
Played down the flank.
Spence.
Some good stubborn defending there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Webster. And it's Veltman.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Udogi. Romero. Udogi.
Keeps everyone guessing. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Boskali goes looking. Igor Julio.
Kulusevski.
Dragushin. Kulusevski. Just brushed off the ball there. The doggy plays it out to the wing. Managed to get it away.
And it's Spence. Now it's Simons.
Verbruggen gets it upfield. Kajolu. Udogi gets it back.
And it's Simons.
Romero. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And that has been cleared. Hit into the middle, and he's cut it out.
Spence.
That's the throw. Spence. Van de Hek. Boskali hoists it forward. Dunk going full tilt down the left. Igor Pulio. Spence did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Kulusevski.
Spence.
Dragushin. Spence could try cutting inside here.
Spence's cross.
Well read, he sorted that out. Boskali drives it forward.
And it's to Kuiper.
Van der Ven battles to win it back.
Udogi.
Romero. Oh, that's neat. Udogi. Played into the middle. Beltman looks to get on the end of this.
Austin.
Romero.
And it's Udogi.
Oh, that's nice. Kulusevski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Lovely bit of skill. Igor Pulio. It could be in here.
Dunk. Udogi.
Kinski. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Romero. That had to be more accurate. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Steele attempts a clearance. And it's hits one! And he's missed it.
Spence reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Igor Julio. Forward it goes. Steele plays it forward. Feldman. Igor Julio. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Dunk. Can he deliver? There's the delivery. That's not going to make it. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Xavi Simons plays it out to the flank. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Simons really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foot in. Spence is being picked on here.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
And it's Udogi.
So who's he picking out? Gorgeous control there. Heave to the back post. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Another corner then. Spence, who's short. Chance to play it in. Spence. Plenty waiting in the middle. Van Heck. Igor Julio. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
And it's Udogi.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Here's Simmons! He steered it beyond the post.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Igor Fulio. No question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Referee has just said play on. Dragoshin. Spence. Goes for the cross. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, good interception. Kulusevski. And here's Xavi Simons. Out to the left it goes.
And it's Kulusevski.
Dragoshin takes aim with a cross. That'll be a throw. That'll be a throw in. Webster. Looking for space out wide. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Kinski. Kulusevski. Dragoshin. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, so I hope it's nothing serious. Tries to clear. Kulusevski. Nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Played in deep. Trying to get there.
And it's to Keita.
Played out to the right. Hoists it high. Goalkeeper's ball. Romero goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Caggiolo goes on a charge down the left. Veltman pulls loose. Who's getting there? Oh, sweet feet.
Otobert.
Gets his foot in there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Otobert. Romero. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Otobert displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Van de Ven.
And it's played forward. Kinski. There's a long ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Romero switches it towards the other side. Dragushin.
And it's Madison.
A really good feat. Time to deliver.
Madison's delivery.
And here's Xavi Simons.
Kulusevski.
It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off.
Webster.
Otobert.
Romero.
Otobert. Otobert's
Diving header! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. The worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Madison plays it short. Fired in, cut out in the nick of time. Kajolu. Webster. Let's put a stop to that. Dunk.
And it's Simons. Otobert.
A delicate ball. McGill.
Webster.
Igor Julio. Kajolu. Takes it out wide.
Kulusevski. Van de Ven.
Madison. Kinski. Igor Julio.
And it's Kadiolu.
Kinski.
Kulusevski.
Information that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Dragushin. Madison is onto it and can take it up. And he's there to cut it out. Kajolu. Dunk. Got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Zielinski.
Kulusevski.
Steele positions himself well and cuts it out.
Kadiolu.
Feldman.
De Kalpa. Webster.
And that's a throw. Oskali.
And it's Kadiolu.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Kadiolu. Nicely controlled. Chance! Brought out the best in the keeper. Played it short. Lovely bit of skill there.
De Kuiper.
Tosses into the area. Looking for a decent ball in.
Dunk. Simons. Madison. Drakushin. Van der Beek.
Looking crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Romero.
Has a hit! Madison. In comes the cross. Oh, real danger. And the finish! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing. Right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square. He didn't need to waste any time waiting for results. That's a cracking goal.
Spurs grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
And it's Kadiolu. Madison. Drakushin.
And here's Madison. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to clear it. Throw in.
Drakushin.
Now it's Madison. Beautifully done. There are a few waiting for it. Played in by Madison. Tottenham Hotspur could have here their final chance. And it's been taken short. Can he deliver? McGill. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Tottenham Hotspur really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in, so positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Going.